And I feel like everybody's taking it to a certain way, like, oh yeah, he should be arrested and he should be this and he should be that. And while I do agree with that, I also think that we need to look at a different angle of all this. I had to spread my hands up our necks, ran out of X on pouring on bread. I put it all the way like I'm rich. Shot that keep giving these meds. I got the streets in the lot like some dreads. Got on this shit in my head. On this shit that was coming my head on the playlist, smarter than using my head. I thought the school to the street way instead. I'm a little dope when I want me some bread. I'm gonna shoot at your body, won't aim for your neck. I'm about to protect. Look, listen. What's poppin', YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your friendly neighborhood Phantom, and today, yo, we got a very serious topic to talk about. I ain't even gonna lie. I know, I'm pretty sure Annie and everybody has already seen the viral clips of Rampage Jackson, you feel me, destroying the pro wrestler. He was also in the military, you feel me? He had like PTSD and stuff like that before he gave like his whole shpick. I seen a video on it.
Syko Stu, whose real name is Stuart Smith, is a former U.S. Army veteran who faced serious challenges after his service. To cope with these battles and find a new purpose in life, Stuart turned to professional wrestling.
And I just, wow. It's like, wow, I really do hope that he's okay. That's all I'm gonna say. You feel me? Former military, as y'all know, I'm in the military as well. And so I know like a lot of military members also go through like a lot of PTSD and things like that. And they also have a lot of mental health issues. And you can even see like, and I'm not gonna say that he's not all the way there, but you can kind of tell like, yo, like my man's, I think his name is Syko Stu. He's also like, he wasn't completely all the way there. Like he genuinely, like you could tell, like he thought that it was like a whole skit.
You need to be worried about Syko Stu.
Syko Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a fucking
Bro.
worker, bro.
And I feel like everybody's taking it to a certain way, like, oh yeah, he should be arrested and he should be this and he should be that. And while I do agree with that, I also think that we need to look at a different angle of all this. And the main thing that I want to say is like CTE. You feel me? I feel like a lot of people, especially those that are not in tune with like the fighting sports, a big thing that happens with these guys that people don't really understand is that a lot of them end up getting CTE for the amount of like blows that they've been taking to the head for years and years and years. And don't get me wrong, even from the jump, like I will say like Rampage Jackson, like from the jump, like he really wasn't in the wrong at first, about being upset and shit. Like he thought that he was there just to work. And even some of the people that were also there as well, they were like, man, he's always in like work mode. He always think that he's at work. So sorry about that this happened, blase, blase.
We don't want no heat. We don't want no problem.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool now, but you know what I'm saying?
We just want to make sure everything's okay. He knows he fucked up. He's trying to apologize and stuff.
Yeah, you think it's part of the,
We just don't want no problem. We are apologizing. We're sorry for what happened.
I appreciate that.
That's some real shit. Let me drop my hand real quick. I get the sweat, but that's some real shit.
Oh, you good.
You know what's a good thing about this? Now I can make it something. Because I'm going to have you run in and fuck that motherfucker up in the mat. You ready for that?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Talk to the president.
Yeah, if you can do that for me, I'll be cool. Yeah.
Once you say that some shit's cool, you kind of not allowed to go back on it like, nah, I still want to fuck this nigga up. Like you technically you really not supposed to do that, but it happened. You feel me? And it still ended up happening. So I feel like on top of like the whole, and this is why like I seen this comment, right? And it was like, yo, a big thing about fighting is that like emotional intelligence, a lot of these fighters also do like things for like emotional intelligence to be able to keep their emotions under control, because in certain situations, and even like this one, as y'all seen, like, yo, my man's, he almost took him out. Like he really almost ended his life, And like I said, like I really do hope that my man's okay. I don't know what kind of damage he might have, because yo, my man's was really wailing on him like bad. Like Raja seemed like he was really in like a MMA fight the way how he was hitting him, like for real. But to move a little bit further along, right? I also feel like the chat, and this goes once again, like this is why not everybody needs to be on the internet. And I'm not saying like Raja shouldn't be on the internet live stream, But I feel like this is like for some people, like, yo, if you don't have like your emotions under control, or like if you're gonna fall susceptible to like what the chat's gonna tell you to do easily, this is not the type of space for you, because you're gonna be in the wrong every single time. Especially in a situation like this, like the chat sitting there like egging him on. Like,
That shit pissed me off, bro. It didn't even hurt. It just pissed me off. And that shit pissed me off. And I'm gonna have to get him back. They said I can go in the ring and get it, Dad. I don't even know what I'm gonna do to him. Bro, my dad can't do shit. I'm gonna fake crash out. All right, bet. You about to see you about to see how fake of a crash out I am.
like, yo, blase, and then even on top of that, like you even heard Raja, he was like, yo, I ain't no bitch. Watch what I do to him. I always wanted to knock a pro fighter out. Blase.
It's always been my dream to fuck up a pro wrestler for real. So I get it today. Am I really gonna fight him? Yeah, I'm gonna punch his ass for real. But I don't believe in me getting disrespected too. I'm too nice. Bet. That shit was not staged. I'm telling you that right now. How many subs to knock him out? That's a good question. 50 subs to knock him out. If he hits me back for real, I don't give a fuck. I want him to. Y'all want me to teabag him? People think this shit's sweet. People think this shit's a fucking game. Hey, you're right, Joel. I gotta show him some form of respect. Then they don't train no goddamn martial arts. I'm really going to hit him, I'm telling you. What should I do, chat? Should I pick him up? Should I slam him first or hit him? W, if I should slam him first, I'm not fucking around. You don't think I can do it, Miggy? Bet. My dad can't never call me a bitch. Fuck this dude. Oh, you think he's stronger than me? All right, Suave, watch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Suave. I bet you wouldn't be talking like this if you was in front of me, nigga. Chat, watch what I do to him. Tony, I'm gonna show you, Tony.
Picks him up. And I think that the pro wrestler, I think that he thought that, you know, like it was a part of like the script and shit. Raja was saying that he was gonna go off script, that fuck the script and all this other shit. He picked him up, slammed him, and then just started wailing. And obviously I can't show that on YouTube. And honestly, I don't want to even see that again. That was actually that was not like a pretty sight. Like you could literally watch my man's go unconscious. And that's not something that we should like glorify or like, you know, big up and say, oh, that shit was so cool. And for those of y'all that are in the chat, like, yo, no bullshit. Some of y'all some hoes for sitting there and egging him on. Like, for real. Like, y'all really might have almost cost a man's life. And don't get me wrong, Raja is also a grown-ass man and he should be able to control his emotions. But once again, it all goes back to like the mental health thing, the mental health side of everything. And you could even tell even afterwards, like, Raja, he's walking for like forever. I ain't no bitch. Y'all gonna stop calling me a bitch. I'm a grown-ass man.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
You could tell that, like, yo, like, it's a little bit more than just him just being angry, yo, because, like, even after the fact of, like, his shirt was all bloody and shit as he's walking. Yeah, he's not even, I don't even think that it registered to him of what he really just did and how much he really might have just threw his life away. You feel me? And don't get me wrong, I feel like, honestly, I feel like he should go to jail, but then at the same time, I feel like we also, it's still that point to where we need to really think about more of like the mental health sides of things. And the craziest part is Rampage Jackson, he was actually out with, I believe, Sneeko or Neon, one of them, and he was just chilling with them, and like he found out through stream.
You saw it? Let me see it. He broke his face? Hey, is he gonna get banned for it? It was really bad?
That's what chat was saying. They said it was bad.
I will also say that I really didn't like the fact of like Rampage kept on asking whether or not, if you feel me, if Raja was gonna get banned off Kick, but I understand that like that is his son's form of income, so he was kind of worried about that as well. Not to mention the fact that he also said that Raja also had a concussion from a few days ago. It just goes back to what I was saying as far as like these fighters, they always do be taking like a lot of hits to the head and blows to the head. Like my man's had a whole concussion on top of him possibly having CTE and just not being diagnosed with it or whatever. You feel me? So it also goes into that as well. Now, not to say that he's in the right or anything like that, but it just adds on to a whole nother layer. And that's why I was saying that we should really be looking at the smaller things and the small, minute details, you know, of this whole entire situation and not just jumping the gun and going off of our first emotions, our first thoughts and our first emotions of throwing the book at him and telling him that he should go to jail and all this other stuff. Because there is a lot of minor things, a lot of minor other things that are in here. Because honestly, if you ask me, Raja, he was unprovoked. You know, at the beginning, he was completely unprovoked. Like there was no reason why he should have did, why Syko Stu should have did what he did. But at the end of the day, it happened, you know, and it's up to us. And let this be a fair warning to everyone, you know. Sometimes that when you gotta watch out for who you play around with, and not every single time that people are out around you, they're on the same type of timing that you're on. Because it could just be just like a simple situation like this. Like, you know, you could be out and about. And, you know, you could feel like you're messing with somebody. You know, you might not have met them before, but they're coming around your people. So you're trying to mess with them to, you know, like make everything like funny or try and make a joke or something like that. And they could take it the wrong way and it can go completely left. And also, I think this should be a fair warning to streamers out there and YouTubers, you know, like paying too much attention to the comments. Like, yo, these comments, the niggas in the comments, they not going to do half the shit that they tell y'all to do, but they'll tell y'all to do it. Oh, go, you feel me? Not to be extreme, but like, yo, go slap this person or go do this or go do that. But yet, whole entire time, if they was to be in your position, they're not going to do it. You know, Raja sitting there and asking for like, yo, 50 subs right now, and I'll go in there and I'll heat him. Like, you can't be saying nothing like that. That's crazy. You feel me? You really and you honestly cannot do that, and you cannot allow the chat to get to you like that, you know, especially as a grown-ass man. Like, you can't allow that, you feel me? But nonetheless, yo, this is the end of the video, you feel me? Listen, look, we on the road to 2K, you feel me? We almost there. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends. Also, let's try and bring some awareness to this video because this is something that's very serious. I know a lot of people are talking about this topic, but let's keep the train going. Let's try and talk about the mental health aspect of this, and let's just not let it be so black and white, you know? I appreciate y'all so very much. I love y'all so very much. It's been your friendly neighborhood Phantom, and I'm going Ghost.